All right, you guys, let's take off to Trader Joe's. Let me show you some of my faves. All right, so here we are with bread. Of course, one of my faves. I love bread, but I try my very best to limit my bread. So, you know, with intermittent fasting, there's really no right or wrong foods to eat necessarily, but we are trying to lose some weight, right? So there's a time and place for some whole grains, but just be very conscientious of your breads. So there are some options like the almond flour breads and those kind of things. I would say to maybe have some of the sprouted grain breads on occasion. The Ezekiel bread's a good one. Organic is always good. Gluten-free is always good. But processed foods are, as a rule, not good ever, and these are processed. All right, so we definitely want our lemons. We're going to do lemon water every single morning, 16 ounces and one whole lemon squeezed in there. Drink it down within 30 minutes of waking, and then that is a must. Lots of fruits and vegetables are great when you're intermittent fasting or for any time. So just load up. Organic is always the best. You've got your berries, which I highly recommend. You can get these in frozen for your smoothies. That's what I do. So I don't buy a lot of fresh berries. Now my greens, I always keep organic baby spinach on hand and romaine lettuce leaves. You can use the romaine lettuce leaves as a wrap for sandwiches and that kind of thing rather than your bread. Your celery, your carrots are in the smoothie. I always add those to my smoothies, but all the vegetables are good. Now let's go over to the dairy. What can we have in dairy? Butter, whole, organic, real butter. No margarine, no substitutes, none of that crap. It's bad. Eggs, always free range organic is best. I get mine from a local farmer a lot of times, but honestly, you cannot beat the price of the Trader Joe's eggs. $2.29 for 18 organic large brown. All right, now to the meat. Organic free range young chicken. I cook a whole chicken about once a week, and we do eat hamburger meat frequently. So always the grass-fed organic hamburger meat. We don't do a lot of steaks and that kind of thing, but on an occasion, also grass-fed. I stay away from the pork. So the pork is really not good. If you think about what is your meat eating, it'll click. Hummus is a great snack. It's great with carrots, celery, whatever vegetables you want, and guacamole as well. So you can also use guacamole on your sandwiches or your lettuce rolls as a replacement for mayonnaise. Now the meat for your sandwiches or lettuce rolls, Applegate is a great brand. And then of course the organic meats from Trader Joe's. I try to stick with turkey and chicken. Again, I stay away from the pork, so ham not so much. All right, we're here in the cheese now. Raw cheese, unprocessed cheese. Cheese that comes from grass-fed cows that have not been pasteurized. So that's hard to find. Trader Joe's has one brand. All right, here we are with the peanut butter, all the nut butters. Stay away from peanut butter. Peanuts are difficult to digest, and most all nut butters that you buy in the store are full of sugars. You want to just really check ingredients, even when you're doing an occasional jam or something like that. Now stevia, this is a must-have. The Trader Joe's stevia extract, absolutely, I have to have this. You will love it. So I will talk more about this on and on and on, but the little canister one, you can use other things to sweeten your coffee and that sort of thing, but the stevia extract does not break your fast. That one right there. Maple syrup. During your eating window, you can eat some things that, you can eat, okay? But you just want to make sure that you are using good quality ingredients. Now, I'm here with all of the health food stuff. I skipped that. I'm going to take you to the wellness store in just a little bit. But your oils, coconut oil, and your grapeseed oil, maybe some avocado oil, but really if you keep grapeseed oil and coconut oil, you're golden, and a little bit of olive oil. Cannot beat these prices for this quality oil at Trader Joe's as well. Now grains, we can do grains, quinoa, brown rice, yes. Almond flour's great for that pancake syrup when you want to do some pancakes. I have a great YouTube video on almond pancakes that's delicious. And coconut sugar for a sugar substitute if you need that. All right, so I'm going to choose the frozen ground beef rather than that is unfrozen because it's $1 less per pound. So I cut costs whenever I can, but I do not cut quality. Don't you do it either. So frozen vegetables, frozen fruits are great because they don't go bad. When you're buying organic, you'll find that your things go bad quicker. I stay away from all of these oat milks and almond milks and all of that too, but that is an alternative to your milk. Really, grass-fed milk is it. All right, flaxseed, awesome. We'll talk more about these kind of things. You don't have to have these. These are just great little things to have in your pantry for if you want to bread something rather than grab some flour. And it's just such good omegas in there. Now, my bananas are going to go in my smoothie, so I always buy organic bananas, celery, carrots, bananas, berries in my smoothie with my protein powder. Now, for pasta, brown rice and quinoa pasta, this is gluten-free. It tastes good. We love this. This is what we have whenever we do any kind of pasta. And I love the organic marinara sauce. Always buy organic when you can and check ingredients. So there you have it. I have introduced you to lots and lots of my favorite things from Trader Joe's. I do shop at other grocery stores, and my Trader Joe's run happens about once every 2 weeks, so a couple of times a month. I go and just grab the things that I know I can only get from Trader Joe's and a few things that I might need that they do have while I'm there that I could potentially get somewhere else. There are a few things that I keep all the time that I cannot get at Trader Joe's, and that is my Duke's mayonnaise. Yes, ma'am, I use Duke's mayonnaise. I do very limiting, but I do use a little mayonnaise when needed, and it has to be my Duke's. There are a few things that I get from Aldi's, such as I love their salad dressings from Aldi's and their house dressings. So check those out, and very inexpensive, and the ingredients are great. I just don't want any fillers. I don't want artificial ingredients. I don't want man-made oils. I don't want high fructose corn syrups. Just make sure you're really getting good quality whole food ingredients when you're buying products that are not specifically a whole food, that you can hold the actual vegetable or fruit or meat in your hand or grain. So you have to really pay attention to labels. We live very close to several grocery stores. We have a Lidl's, we have an Aldi's, we have a Food Lion. We're very close to a Walmart. There's several things that we grab from Walmart. And then we have a Lidl's close by that's very similar to Aldi's. Now, Trader Joe's and Aldi's are owned by the same people. Aldi's is getting more and more of the same things that Trader Joe's has, and I'm excited about that. But we're very fortunate that we live close to a Trader Joe's, and I love that because I really do trust their quality, and there are some things that I know their pricing is better than anywhere else I can get it. Thanks for going along with me to the grocery store. Let's get it out of this wind. Like if this was helpful, and I would love for you to subscribe. I try to make lots of good quality videos to keep your life simple and easy and nutritious.